From here, focused on my own way, with never looking back.
All right, race fans, welcome. We're back here live here for the USRL VoiceAttack Grand National Series, Iowa Speedway. That's right, we got some Xfinity cars here about to rumble tonight under the lights. Myself, Joe White, up here in the booth, I'm accompanied by Tim McBriar. Tim, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, Joe. How are you?
Doing awesome. Tell you what, in the middle of practice right now. Got about a minute left here, and these guys are going to hit qualifying. Iowa, unique place here.
Yeah, Iowa is a short light track. What is it, a mile long?
Yeah, it's a short track with a kind of a big track mentality to it.
It's got let's see, how would I put it? It's got a bad attitude.
It does. There you go. Bad attitude. Absolutely.
I've been watching our guys out there practicing tonight there, Joe. There Tommy Haynes just slid around.
Yeah, practice coming to a close right here. We'll have to see what happens here soon.
Iowa ain't too bad. But it does have an attitude, Joe.
Yes, it does. All right. Heading off into qualifying here, Tim. I'll set this thing up. Who do you think's going to put it on pole tonight?
Keith Dunn is already up there, look like. No, that's qualifying. I mean, that's practice there.
What up, Trent? How you doing out there, man?
Well, we'll find out here in a few minutes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Got a good field out here tonight.
Gosh, it's full.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're kicking off the week here with the USRL, and you know what Sunday means? Sunday means we're kicking off the week of racing. We got a full week ahead of us, don't we?
Sure do.
Got tomorrow night, Tuesday night, Thursday night. I got Wednesday night also. So I got 5 days. You got 4.
You got to, before you leave tonight, you got to switch mine over for tomorrow.
I can do it before the race tomorrow.
Or show me how.
I can do it before the race tomorrow.
Alright.
That won't take me all 5 minutes to do, man. I gotta make a link for it anyways. I gotta do all that stuff tomorrow. Alright, well I'll tell you what, Tim, this place here, this reminds me of Kentucky. That's what this track reminds me of.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Kind of a Kentucky style track here.
Just a little bit shorter.
Trent said watching it work. Where you working at tonight, Trent? Don't be packing groceries and put the eggs and bread on the bottom of the milk. All right?
If you do, you have a mad person.
Well, you'll have some scrambled eggs on bread with some milk.
Yeah.
Not sure how that combination will work out, but there you go.
Wouldn't be too bad if it was cooked, would it?
Yeah, I don't guess that'd be bad.
Yeah. Ready-made sandwich.
Yeah, there you go, scrambled already. Well, right now, the man on top, guess who? Calvin Allison. That's right, there you go. Meow Mix. You work at Meow Mix? Making cat food? Well, don't eat that now.
Oh.
That's what Tim eats, but I'm just saying.
Oh, is it now?
I don't know, man. Trail mix, maybe. Chris Stump right there behind him. Troy Rappert up at the third. Tommy Haynes fourth. Chris Berg up there in the fifth place spot. As of right now, anyways.
Got a few more.
Oh, you work for Smuckers. All right, cool. Don't they make ice cream?
No, they make jelly.
Oh, that's right. That's right. My bad. They must make Meow Mix also.
All right, we're getting ready.
Where are we going?
Chris Garrett's the last one. They all done qualify but him.
Oh, I'm learning something out here. Trent's telling me to educate me.
What is that?
He said they make cat food and dog food.
Smuckers?
That's what he said.
I didn't know Smuckers was dog food and cat food.
I guess maybe they got a jelly flavor. Pets love that. Learn something new every day, Tim. You know what I mean? No matter how old you are.
Well, if you don't, you're backing up.
I must have been going sideways for a long time.
I heard that.
Well, we got about 20-something seconds left here. Qualifying. Looks like Calvin Allison's going to put it on pole here for the night, folks. As we're getting set here to race under the lights, Iowa for the USRL VoiceAttack Grand National Series. Gonna be a good one.
God, it's gonna be a good one, Joe.
Oh man, he just said they own Dunkin' Donuts. Man, gonna make me hungry up here in the booth.
Who said that?
Trent. He said Smuckers. They own Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts, dog food, cat food. I don't think that sounds good.
Well, I don't think you eat all the.
Man, I understand
good Lord. Well, we're gonna grid these things up here tonight. Let's go grid these boys up here. Get them started and wheeling around here at Iowa. And that man on pole right there, Calvin Allison, puts it out front. Chris Stump's gonna start in second. Third place starter, Troy Rappert. Fourth place man, Tommy Haynes. Fifth place starter, Corey Blevin. Sixth place, Chris Berg. Seventh place starter there, A.J. Rogers. Bruce Potter is going to start in eighth. Ninth place man, Dustin Ping. And around the top 10, Todd Sargent. So we look to the rest of this good field here tonight. Got some good machines out here about to battle and take on Iowa Speedway under the lights. Well, whew, I got some good names out here, Tim. There's a button there you're supposed to mash, Tim.
I missed the tab there. Oh, the back there, we got some good ones in the back there too, you know, as usual.
Absolutely we do. As everybody's about to rock this place here under the lights. Getting set to go around here. It'll be a good one. I got a feeling this track, man, can bring about some good racing here.
Yeah, they have to let it settle in.
Yeah, true. Well, what do you think we're going to expect tonight? Going to be a multiple groove here, one groove style track?
I'm thinking it's going to be a multiple groove.
Okay, all right. Trent says the hooligan guys are looking for 5 in a row. You know who the hooligan guys are?
Not really.
That's Calvin and Trent.
Oh, yeah.
Dog, Tim.
I
sound a little more excited, man.
I expected to say it'd have to be one of the two of them.
Tim's like, yeah, okay. Dog.
Yeah, but Tommy Haynes stole a little sprag in it a couple of weeks ago, didn't he?
He did. Yeah. All right, pace cars coming around here and getting set here to go. I'll lead them around one more time here. And you were talking about this place. Let's give a real quick race info. You're right. Showing 0.88 miles, but it's right at a mile track, you might as well say, here at Iowa. So kind of give the race info.
Yeah, if it's less than a mile and a half, they get 2 rounds around there before they get ready to go.
Oh, yeah. Pace car is going to pull them around. We're getting set here to go green flag racing under the lights. Iowa Speedway here, folks, for the USRL Grand National Series Xfinity cars. It's been a good season so far.
Been a great season there, Joe.
Absolutely. Pace cars pulling around. About to get set to go racing. Chris Stump out front there. Along with Calvin Allison, Troy Rafford, Tommy Haynes.
You got Corey Blevins back there, too, behind Tommy.
Absolutely. Pace cars in. Here we go. Green flag flies in the air here at Iowa. As they will start off, and Calvin gets a good jump out front there, along with Troy Rafford and company. As they all storm off into turn 1, they're side by side behind him.
Well, I tell you what, they already mixing it up back in about 5th and 6th.
Yeah, gotta love it. Good racing going on back there.
94, 17 dropping back. Tommy Haynes is.
Yeah, he's got caught up on the top side there a little bit, but maybe he'll get the momentum back going here.
Got some Corey Blevins up under him there. He's going to take that spot away from him, looks like.
Corey's got a battle on that inside of him right now. He's got the 17 up high. Look at Troy Rafford, though, looking for that second place spot.
Out.
Caution's out.
Heard somebody hit the wall.
It was in the back here somewhere. I think Kyle Gilbert was involved. Oh, the 74.
Wesley Whitfield.
Yep, the 74 got around, but then Kyle, nowhere to go. He's the one that smacked the wall the hardest right there. Hard lick on his end.
That's the one I heard, ain't it?
Uh-huh.
You close when you hear them that hard.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was back there looking. Or lurking, whatever you want to call it.
Just stay off the track so they don't hit you.
Hey, you ain't got to worry about that. right, ladies and gentlemen, Joe's gonna be gone for a few minutes. We got him under caution here. Calvin Allison is leading the pack. Got Chris Stump right there beside him. The 98. I tell you, Troy Ralford, Corey Blevins, Tommy Haynes. Tommy Haynes dropped back just a little bit there, and Corey Blevins has got around him. There's the 98 of Chris Stump right there. He's on the inside of Calvin Allison. Won't be long. They have to settle down a little bit. Let the cars settle in. We'll see some good racing here in about maybe 5 or 6 more laps when they get some tires warmed up. We got some good players at the back of the pack back there. Dustin Phillips, Jack Walls, Dale Albright, Keith Dunn, Butch Fraser, Chris Garrett. We got some good players back there in the back. Let's see what Dustin Phillips. Yeah, Dustin is right there with a 3-car of Dustin Payne. 26 of Dale Albright back there. Wesley Whitfield is the one that brought the caution out, him and Kyle Gilbert. Last couple of weeks, Kyle Gilbert's been running up there at the front. Oh yeah, pace car lights are off. We're getting ready to go back green flag. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tighten that belt up and let's get them going here. Y'all get you a drink while it was intermission, while under the caution. We're going into turn 3. Pace car getting ready to get off on the pit road. We can go back green flag, green, green, green. Yes, green flag. And Calvin Allison jumped out to the front. Oh, did he jump out there? He left Chris Stump in the mist back there. Got Troy Ralford coming up under Chris Stump there, and Corey Blevins is coming up behind them. That Chris Stump, he lost a little bit on that one. Yeah. Troy Ralford is on the inside of Chris Stump now. He's fixing to try to take that second place there.
I see that now. He's looking good. His old Calvin Allison's back out front. Appreciate you taking care of that for there, Tim. And we're back here green flag racing, but you're right. Troy tried to get up there. Corey, he has to fall back in line behind him.
Yeah, you got Corey Blevins right there. Now he's on the high side. He's gonna run that high side. That groove will come in.
It will. Now look at that. AJ Rogers up in the 6th place spot.
Yeah, AJ started in 7th. Well, he'd come up 1.
Yeah, looking good, but he's trying to move up there and take out Chris Berg for that number 5th place.
There he is.
Good run so far. Everybody right now is being kind of patient, single file. You know, nobody's trying to do anything out of the ordinary.
Not yet. They ain't that
Yeah.
far in yet.
Well, that's true.
How many laps we got tonight?
150.
150.
Yeah, they'll go by pretty quick. You know, a mile track. Look, it's actually considered a short track, so that's why. But you got to look at this. Here's the thing, too, Tim. If you ever wanted to calculate the laps, we always do 150 miles of the tracks. So, mile track, 150 miles, 150 laps.
Be 150 miles.
That's right. There you go. Everybody's kind of fanned out right now. Single file. I'll look through this field a little bit here. Rick Greenway in the back there. He's got his hands full. Got Chris Garrett and Charlie Widener. I know Charlie's got a few fans out there.
Yeah, Charlie's right there amongst the teams.
Haven't seen the person who usually yells for Charlie. He ain't out there yet.
Dustin Phillips is back there.
I don't see your favorite car out there tonight. The T-Mobile. Battle between Tommy Haynes and AJ Rogers. That's for the 6 and 7 place spot.
Yep. Tommy Haynes up high. He's running that high line. That groove will come in for the night's over, Joe.
It will. This, like I say, this place reminds me of a Kentucky. And then when I realized, and I love Kentucky, it's actually where I got one of my first iRacing wins at. And I drove so many laps around it. But pretty much, you come into 1 and 2 at Kentucky. You could take the low line there, and you let it kind of drift off coming in. But in 3 and 4, you kind of let that thing drift up high. You can kind of go all the way down to the apron if you want, but most of the time you're going to see as the run goes on, it's going to go to the high line. And you kind of got to let this thing drift. Tire wear here is going to be the big factor as the laps wind down.
Oh, man, tire wear, when they go on that turn 4, it's going to drift up real bad.
Oh, yes, it is. A good one so far here. Had a good little battle going on here between AJ Rogers and Tommy Haynes.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that. Tommy's trying to get up underneath him there, Joe, but he can't get up on his deck lid enough.
Well, that's what I'm saying is right now it's that high line's working, and you know, when the tires come there, you can try down low. Problem is that car's going to get very, very wiggly on you and loose.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they're 3 wide in the back.
I heard that.
That ain't going to work out too long. That's we're back over Chris Medford, Dustin Ping, and them.
Bruce Potter is in amongst that.
Absolutely. Well, I want to appreciate everybody tuning in here. We're live here under the lights here at Iowa Speedway for the USRL Grand National Series and Xfinity. I want to appreciate everybody tuning in. We're at OSR Network. We're bringing it to you here live with YouTube and Twitch. And well, tomorrow night, doubleheader night, I guess, for OSR Network. Myself, obviously, I got Sim 500, but old Tim, second week in a row, second night, he's going to be doing his broadcast there for y'all on the channel. And I know he had an awesome time last week, did a phenomenal job. Went and watched some of it, so check him out tomorrow. Him and old Ryan Gabb will be up in the booth.
Yeah, we'll be at Texas Motor Speedway tomorrow night.
Oh, everything's big in Texas.
All right.
There you go. Look at Tommy Haynes. He's going to take that spot. Oh, I thought he had it. But like I said, that car gets very, very wiggly down low coming out of the turns with you.
He's going to get it. Yeah, he got it.
If he can slide up there, he will. Yep, that's what he needed to do, slide up there.
Barely.
Barely. I'm going to tell you, coming out of turn 2 here, if you're down low, well, that car will start to try to come out from under you.
They done got 22 laps on them tires, Joe.
Oh, they're starting to feel it now.
Yeah, they are. Look at that. Look at that right there. Now, he's gonna drift way up there.
Yeah, he is. Todd Sargent, man, right now is working over the back end of AJ Rogers.
That's what I was saying. He was way down low, but he drifted way up there to the wall.
Guys that manage tires here will be the ones who definitely will excel. Up front, though, Chris Stump is running down Calvin Allison, who is almost trading paint with a wall.
All he needs to do is hit that wall and mess his run up.
Well, it's a momentum style track here, but boy, he is going way wide. Here comes Chris Stump. We're going to see if he can't get a run down low on him.
If he can get back up there, but I don't think he can get up there yet.
Oh, he's up there. He took it.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, Calvin Allison will be back in a minute.
I don't know. He might have wore the tires out.
Troy Rappert there, he's behind.
I'm gonna tell you, Tim. A track like this, it favors a guy who definitely, on a long run, who knows how to save tires. You're going to see guys starting to come to the front. Guys that are really aggressive, they're going to start struggling.
Well, yeah, on the first of the race like that, you know, Chris Stumpton, Calvin, and Troy, and Corey Blevins, all of them there, they're going to wear their tires out.
Yeah, well, Chris looks like he saved a lot. I mean, obviously, all these guys are on the same run. Calvin got out front. It's usually easier to, I find it, let me say it that way. I find that it's easier to follow somebody than it is to be out front and kind of run your own pace, but that way you can kind of dictate what the person in front of you does, and maybe you do the opposite.
Yeah, and you kind of set the gap in between y'all, too.
Mm-hmm. We've got a good field here tonight. 24 machines out here so far, and we got a good run. Let's go back here. Butch Frazier, he's back in the back. Unfortunately, it's way back there. Kyle Gilbert, who spun earlier on. Dustin Phillips out here. He's back there in the 22nd spot. Good-looking machine he's got out there, though. I like that paint color.
That Butch is in the very back, ain't
he? Yeah, just back there, just chilling out. 24.
Yeah, Dustin Phillips is back there in 22nd. He's chilling out too, I reckon.
He having fun. You got Rick Greenway back there in the SimSpeedShop.com machine. And speaking of SimSpeedShop.com, I want to appreciate them being the title sponsor here at OSR Network this season. Appreciate those guys there, man, coming on board and doing a lot of stuff, man, for the sim community. It's been awesome there. So you see them on cars, you see them on title sponsors of tracks, see them here, title sponsors of broadcast. Definitely doing some awesome things.
Oh yeah, it's good to have them aboard, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. That's some good products, so check them out there, simspeedshop.com. Jack Walls is another one. Charlie Widener, he's up there too, but he's in 19th. Not, some guys might like this track. Some probably going to struggle.
I believe Chris likes it.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Corey, Calvin Allison, I believe they like this track because they're. Troy Rappard's right there with them.
So you have a hard time making coffee?
Yeah. I like it hot.
Well, I hope he like hot coffee, because I wouldn't like no cold coffee. Look at this battle going on. Corey Blevins and Tommy Haynes right here in the mix, along with Chris Garrett and Chris Bird.
I think Tommy Haynes is hanging back there a little bit, saving them tires now.
He's trying to do everything he can to hold on to that machine.
Yeah, he's got Corey Blevins right there trying to get around him. He's going high. That high side's coming in.
So far. Yeah, well, the high side 3 and 4, that's where you want to be to get your momentum going. 1 and 2, you can go down. You'll see them scoot down maybe about a lane off the top. Some guys will go all the way down to the bottom, but 3 and 4, definitely you want to be that high line.
Oh, yeah. That first and second turn there, you need to be about halfway.
Yeah, you can roll, you can go all down going in, depending on how well you feel the tires or whatnot. But a lot of times you're going to hold right there. 1 and 2, you're going to be like maybe a groove up.
Yeah, before the night's over, though, there'll be a multi-groove on this track, I'm sure. I mean,
not if it's like Kentucky, it ain't. It's like it's like I say, it reminds me of Kentucky, and Kentucky after a while becomes a one groove style track.
Yeah.
And what happens after a while is guys who, are good at managing tires. They're able to stay up there. So we're seeing guys that are better on long runs right now come to the front, and guys that are better on the short runs are falling back.
Yep, but it's 75 degrees on the track, so them tires are going to heat up.
Yep, and this place ain't easy on them either.
No, it ain't.
What y'all fill out in the chat? What y'all think we're gonna see here? Well, Corey Blevins, well, he drove that thing and I wheel hopped it coming out of the turn.
Too early for that.
Yeah, drove it in there a little hard. That's not a way to save tires.
No, and it's just 39 laps in. We got 150 laps there, you know. That's a lot of hard driving right there to start.
Yeah, and I got a feeling they're going to take it about 50 laps before they take these things in for a green flag stop. Obviously, though, we had that caution earlier on, but so it might take it a little bit past. I'm just trying to go off of my knowledge of the officials. Yeah, probably it's going to be a little over 50 laps before they go into a pit stop. Actually, you got some guys coming in now, so I might be a little wrong, but I'm going to say it's going to be close to, well, Calvin Allison came in. That's probably going to force the field to come in now.
45.
Yeah, well, Calvin came in. That's probably going to put some pressures. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll put pressure on them now.
It will, yeah. Now you're starting to see guys coming to the pits. Now, I had a feeling since Calvin came in, you pretty much can't stay out there much longer. So you're probably going to start seeing a slew come in. It's about 42 laps. 40, I'm going to say in between 40 and 45. But right now we're on lap 42 with them.
Yep. There's Tommy Haynes coming in.
John T. Wimmis up there. He's looking good, staying out.
John gonna get him a lap.
He's going to try. He's up to fourth. I mean, he's kind of cycling through the field right now. We'll see when he comes into the pit. Nice looking paint job on that thing. Got Rocky on the side of it.
Yeah, did you ever find out where they get a point for leading the lap?
No, I did not. Trent, do y'all get a point for leading the lap? That's the man to ask because he races here. Not sure, but he should know. Chris Garrett's leading this one right now.
He ain't come in yet.
Nah. He don't run the same car that JJ Garrett runs. Nah.
No. he keeps it off the wall.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Boy, I still think about that.
That was funny though, wasn't it?
It was. See how we kept getting in trouble that night?
Nah, we'll be alright. You can't get in trouble, you own the channel. You know what I mean? Might get yelled at a few times, that's okay. Well, I might have been wrong. I might have been right to begin with about lap 50 because it looks like everybody's staying out to about 47 right now.
I don't know why they come in early.
Might have felt like it's beneficial for them to get new tires. Falling off the pace too much, but pretty much over half the field still out there.
That's the one that was running hard at come in.
I mean, if you can go to lap 50, you're only going to take two stops this race.
What I'm doing. See, John or Jack Ball's up there. He's kind of taking it easy on the top side.
Mm-hmm. My dog's behind me snoring.
John Lemlison third.
Yeah, like I say, there's still about 17, 18 machines out there yet to make a pit stop.
I heard that. That'll make a big mix up, won't it?
I got a feeling what they're trying to do is go to lap 50, which is what I said before about lap 50 or more, which is going to put a two stop strategy here. And they'll stop this time and then obviously they'll have to stop one more time. Now, granted, as long as it goes green flag, and so far this race has kind of got the feeling of, going green flag.
It's wide enough to stay out of other people's way.
Yeah, pretty much you just have to, unless you just kind of loop it or lose it, which is, again, not that hard to do.
No, it ain't that hard to do.
Well, Trent, you're no help, man. Dog.
AJ Rogers just came.
Yeah, we still got quite a few that have yet to make a pit stop, and we got some of them that have.
Wow, that's lap 50 there.
Yep.
You can see pit road getting busy on the green here.
Mm-hmm. Calvin, he pitted 10 laps earlier. He'd have to stretch it on that last one to make it a one stop of deal. So I don't know if he just felt like his tires fell off too much or what.
I believe he was just trying too hard to catch up with the front runner there, Chris Stump. I believe he was just trying too hard.
Well, Chris came in along with him a lap later, so both of them is going to be sitting on the same, laps, pit cycle. It's just going to be, it's going to be interesting how this goes at the end.
Yeah, Tommy Haynes come in at 49, I believe it was.
Yeah, thanks, Trent. I appreciate it. Corey Blevins been out there for 54 laps.
Yeah, we got from 9 on down is behind the lap.
Well, I mean, that's because the top 10 have yet to come in the pit.
Yeah, Chris Stump just went a lap down.
Well, the reason being is well, like I said, everybody, the top 10 guys have yet to come in. Yeah, they're coming in now.
They're coming in now because Chris just come up.
Oh, yeah.
There's Butch Fraser. He ain't come in yet. Or has he? Yeah, he come in. He's 2 laps down.
He's on pit road there, Austin. That'll be Charlie Wyden.
Tommy Haynes is coming up now. He's in 10th, and they're starting to come in. Jack Walls.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Garrett.
I just got a feeling, I don't know what the pit strategy is going to be here. Calvin and Chris Stump, they're going to be way off cycle.
Kyle Gilbert done got up there in 8th there. Look at that. Is he pitted yet?
Kyle Gilbert, he has not pitted, no.
Okay, he'll go back to the back when he gets pitted.
Well, the only reason is, he brought out the first caution, so he's kind of all tore up. So he's way off on a different pit strategy, too.
I reckon Tommy Haynes is in 8th place there. He's going to stay right there, I reckon.
We got Calvin, Chris, and Tommy right there.
Yeah. Chris Stump, Calvin Allison, Jack Walls, Wesley Whitfield. Wesley was in the back. He ain't pitted yet.
All right. Well, Trent found something out. He's got 3 bonus points. He doesn't know if the 3 bonus points come from the 3 wins or from leading the lap. So
who was that?
Trent, he was trying to find the answer out for us out there on if we would get a bonus lap. And the closest thing he could find to us was he has 3 bonus points. He's not sure if the bonus points came from his 3 wins or if it comes from him leading laps. So it's either one. Either way, he's got bonus points.
I believe it's from winning them are.
It might be, but I don't know. I'm not going to say 100% because, well, I don't know.
I know the one that I'm going to run tomorrow, they have 2 points when you lead a lap.
Well, I don't know about them, man.
Well, you'll find out. Ha!
Nah. Don't do them.
Yeah, but you will if I have to, and you ain't got nothing to do.
Nope.
He will.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
We'll see.
Nope.
Get back to the race there.
That's right. Corey Blevins, well, I'm going to tell you what, he is pushing the envelope. He's been out there for 63 laps and is still pitted. Now, Jamie Christensen's up there battling with him for the lead, but man, he talk about staying out for the long haul.
God almighty, 64
I don't know what his pit
laps.
strategy is, but maybe he's hoping for a caution, but so is Keith Dunn and Jamie Christen. I mean, Wesley went for the top 4 guys basically been out there for almost 60 laps. Why, I don't know.
He's coming in
There they
now.
go. But I don't know why they would stay out that long.
I don't know, because he could go the rest of the way with that other one.
Yeah,
At
I
50.
mean, there's no. He gave up so much time staying out there like that. Really, just. I mean, I just wasn't beneficial to stay out that long. So I don't know what, unless he was just hoping for a caution. But still, you just gave up so much time.
Well, when you stay out there that long, you start losing paces to the other cars.
Yeah, that's what I'm
you know.
saying. He lost so much time, and he just lost so much time.
He'll probably come out about 14th.
He's gonna be a little further than that.
Yeah. Dang, he's down to 18th already.
That's what I'm saying. He lost a lot of time. That's what I mean.
God, that wasn't right there. I don't think I'd have done that.
Yeah, it just wasn't. I mean, he'll be able to gain a lot back here because he'll be on a lot newer tires than a lot of these guys. But still, I mean, it's the same thing. Jamie Christensen, Keith Dunn, and Wesley Whitfield, they have yet to come into the pits.
They ain't got nothing to the game by doing that.
Yeah, because I don't understand what the logic is here unless they're looking at one more pit stop, which I mean most everybody's only going to be on one more pit stop.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm at a loss.
He done passed Tommy Haynes there. So Corey Blevins just passed Tommy Haynes.
Yeah. Well, he's on a lot newer tires, so he will. But yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss here of what. Unless they're just hoping for a caution. Now, if they got a caution, then yeah, it makes them look like, Superman. But
Yeah.
Trent, you out there watching? Let us know what you think about this crazy pit strategy. But it looks like he's going to come into pits now.
Well, they can be a hero or a zero there, Tim Ford.
That's true. Yeah, they're all three coming in at the same time, so they're all three on the same pit strategy. For some reason, hey, it's different. I'll give them that. You got to mix it up. We got a battle for the lead. Chris Stumps ran down Calvin Allison. He's on his inside. Now, if you notice something, Calvin's got a little bit of damage. He took that wall earlier on, so that might be slowing that car down, and Chris Stumps capitalized on it.
Yeah, Chris Stump real low there.
He's going to take that spot away from him.
He almost hit him.
Yeah, he got a little tight going up there, didn't he?
He sure did. That top side's coming in, Joe.
The top side been in.
There ain't the 2 grooves on there now.
And that top groove's the best one for older tires.
Yep.
Oh, he slid up in that slide job.
God, how fast he come up in there.
Well, that was a slider on him, wasn't it?
Boy, he went low and then he slid right up in front of him.
Woo! Cut his nose off.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Trent. Pit strategy can, but when you give up so much, they gave up so much time there. I mean, obviously, we'll see what it pans out here at the end of the race. If a caution comes out, it's got to throw the whole thing out of whack. But yeah, we'll see what it does here in the end. Obviously, I'm not behind the wheel of the machine out there, so I don't know.
Well, I don't see why they did it. I really don't. They didn't have nothing to gain by doing that.
I guess they didn't have anything to lose either, though.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're up to 16th. They're obviously going to have a lot newer tires, so they're going to be a lot faster. And just to give you kind of comparison, their lap times are 22.8 as opposed to 24, 23 lap times. So they're about a second and a half, almost 2 seconds faster on newer tires.
Yeah, but that won't last long, though. That 26 is right there. He's trying to get around Calvin Allison to get his lap back.
Well, hello out there, folks in the chat. Shout out to some of you. Trent's out there. Reggie's out there. How you doing, Reggie? Do a good shout out to Kimberly out there also. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Good race so far into the lights here. And looks like we're going to have pit strategy. It's going to be the call of the night.
Dale Albright's trying to get his lap back the hard way.
All right, Reggie. Well, hey, you know, and you might be right, guys. I mean, I'm not in the car, so I don't know. I just look at how it favors them and how this thing will play out. So definitely interesting. What do you think, Tim?
I don't know, Joe.
You fell asleep on me, huh?
No, I'm just looking at Dale Albright.
Dale Albright, where's he at?
He's right there in
13th.
13th, yeah. He's trying to get his lap back the hard way.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Now,
He's got some damage kind of hindering the car a little bit.
Calvin Allison is losing ground.
Yeah, he's just, track's not his night tonight. I'm telling you, this is more of a finesse style track here, Tim. This track here, you've got to be easy with it.
Well, I'm telling you.
Tire wear, it's king here.
Let off and let it drift in the corners. You'll be all right.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Old Chris Stump got up there a little bit, almost door slammed a lap car.
See, they're not drifting in and coming out like they should. They're running hard in.
He's in lap traffic right now, so it kind of takes him off his line.
I say though, Calvin Allison's still in second place, but
He is.
there he comes up on the 55. Butch Frazier.
Yeah, he's got a little damage. It's hurting the car right now.
Yeah, and there ain't no fast fix.
Nope. John Wimbish up in the 4th place spot there.
Ooh, Calvin just kissed the wall with the tail end of his car then, I believe.
Yeah, well.
He better
He's
quit
struggling.
that. He better quit that.
Yeah. Well, John T. Wimbish up in the 4th. You got Tommy Haynes right there behind him. Was it Charlie Widener? He's out there 19th right now.
Yeah, didn't Tommy and John Wimbish run together other than that when Tommy won?
They did. Yep.
Yeah, I thought they did.
Hey, right now you got John T. He's sitting in 4th. Tommy's right there behind him. And so, you know, their teammates out there running real good.
There's Stephen Page up into 10th place. We ain't been talking about him tonight.
Yeah, he started 12th up to 10th, just hanging on that number 1 machine. Having a good run here tonight.
Chris Medford there, he started 14th. He's in 9th.
Doing good. And Bruce Potter.
That's
right
right.
there. He's doing awesome. We got some guys out here, like I say, they can just maintain and manage. I'm a good finish out here tonight.
Well, when them Charlie Widener just lost another spot. When you get them tires get heated up, Joe, you got to let that car drift.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
can't be aggressive.
No, you cannot be aggressive.
Just kind of looking through the field here a little bit.
I've told my nephew down here at this little quarter-mile track we race down here, and I told him when you go past the start-finish line, let up on it. Let it drift in. And I said, if you don't, you ain't gonna do no good.
Absolutely.
I've driven that track many times.
Oh, is that your dad out there, Trent? I didn't know that. Awesome. I guess Bruce Potter is actually Trent Potter's dad.
I heard that. Hey,
That's
Jay
awesome.
Rogers fixing to go another lap down.
Oh, that's cool, man. I like to see family members out there running. Well, Tim, let's do this, man. We ain't done it yet. Let's go high and wide. Let's bring out the Blimpy cam. That's right, Blimpy. Everybody likes Blimpy. This gives you a good perspective of the facility and just how far apart these guys are. And we like calling it Blimpy here at OSR Network, online simracingnetwork.com, your home for fun and exciting sim racing. And I just like Blimpy. It's a happy word. Should make you happy. If you're not happy, say Blimpy. It'll make you happy. Tim, you like Blimpy?
Blimpy.
Blimpy. That's right. If you get mad, say Blimpy. Everything you get happy with Blimpy. Who likes Blimpy on the chat? Anyway, that's what we call it here at OSR Network. You know, gives you good camera angle. And like I say, if you get in an argument with somebody, or if your significant other or whoever or whatever, your lover, your dog, I don't know, your gerbil, if you get mad at them, just say Blimpy one time, and I guarantee it's going to change the outcome of that argument or make you feel better either way.
You know that the Blimpy took over another place. You know it, Joe?
Where's it come over?
I can't think of the name of it right now. They had them Subway.
Oh, yeah, Subway and Quiznos and Firehouse and all those. Yeah. But it just don't ring like. Oh, we're under caution.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
Time
that was
down.
Tommy Haynes, who was up front there. I don't know what happened, but let's see what happened. Oh, he looks like he just lost a connection and it just slams the inside wall. I think he had a connection problem, Tim, and that car just went straight to the wall. Something happened.
Well, he's going back to the back, ain't he?
Well, he had a connection problem. He got disconnected, and the car just went straight to the wall, brought caution out.
Man, that's going to be rough on him. He's going to have to come all the way back up there.
He got disconnected.
Yeah.
He can't come back up till he got disconnected.
Oh, he's gone?
Yeah, he got disconnected.
Okay.
Yeah, Reggie Light, you're right. Game changer. That's a caution that they didn't want to see out front. Them guys who took those pit stops before.
Got 3 or 4 of them disconnected.
I'm only seeing 2 out. Dustin Ping and Tommy Haynes. Well, everybody on pit road now. Not everybody, but most everybody.
Yeah, he fell to unaccepted level.
Yeah, I hate that on his end.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yep. Well, that's been a very good one here under the lights at Iowa for the USRL Grand National Series here with the Xfinity cars under caution for the second time tonight. So we've actually had a pretty good race on green flag runner tonight here, Tim.
Yeah, it is, and I guarantee them tires are hot.
No doubt.
How'd you like to be handling them tires?
Now here's the problem. All right, here's what it sets up here, Tim. Check this out. I want to put right at about 50 laps to go. Here's where, if it goes green the whole entire way, which, you know, it can but you know the old saying, cautions breed cautions. But If it goes green the whole entire way, they can go the distance from this point on.
Right.
Here's the problem. Or I ain't gonna say problem, my bad. Wrong choice of words. Here's the scenario. If you're very good on the long runs, now's the time where it's going to shine, because at the end of that run, those tires are going to be screaming.
That's right.
So don't be aggressive on the start. I would hold up, hold back, and drive that thing very cautiously up front.
And you'll start passing them too.
Oh, eventually you will. Give it about 15 laps in, you'll start catching them. So, but look at this. John Wimbish up in the second place spot.
That's what John's doing too there, Joe.
I think he will. You're going to see the guys who will try to jump up front. You're going to see the guys kind of lay back. Let those tires, you know. I wouldn't make the move until about 20, 25 in. I mean, you don't let them get too far in front of you so you can run them down. But now you're going to see the guys who are good at mastering tire wear.
You got Bruce Potter up there now. Has he pitted yet?
Who's that?
Bruce Potter.
Yeah, everybody's pitted. Yep.
Well, he's got a good him and Chris Bird.
Mm-hmm.
Corey Blavin's back up in seventh place. I thought they 17.
Yeah, you got a good one here. Corey Blevins, he's back up there to the 7th. You know, we know he can go the whole entire distance. I mean, everybody up there up front right now can go the entire distance on, fuel and tires. It's just all a matter of how well that car's going to feel to them at the end of the run.
That's right. We got John Wimbish there going to be starting on the outside of Chris Stump. That's going to be a good one.
Mm-hmm. What you over there eating on?
I ain't eating on nothing.
Well, get the cigar out of your mouth. You got a cigar?
Yeah?
I know. You better... Yeah, hey, look, he smokes on his hemp weed.
I ain't smoking no hemp weed. Smoking a cigar and drinking my coffee.
I had to say that.
Hemp weed. Sound like Garrett Robinson. I can't. That's
Oh my Lord, here we go. Green flag flies. We're back racing here at Iowa. Sorry, folks, I chuckled on that one. Chris Stump jumps out to the lead, and Calvin's going to try to follow here with John T. Wimbish in tow. I think John's going to be like, go ahead, guys. I'm going to sit back here and manage some tires.
That's what he's been doing all night, Joe.
As I say that, there he goes
he
diving back on the inside.
Bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, prove me wrong.
He's gonna have to save them tires. If he don't, I wouldn't be jumping inside of Calvin Allison. Calvin Allison's he's on the rail.
So far he is.
Him and Chris Stump both.
Everybody kind of gets single file right now.
Yeah, but that'd be wrong for John Wimbish to jump down there and try to get around Calvin Allison, because he's going to wear them tires out. Oh, he'll wear them tires out.
If that's what he wants to do, go ahead. He'll pay for it later on, though.
He hit the darn wall.
Yeah, that's right. He'll pay for it later on.
About 15 to go, he go bam, hit the wall.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Chris Medford up front here, doing a pretty good job himself.
Yeah, Chris is in fifth there. He's doing all right. You got Chris Garrett right behind him. Corey Blevins behind them.
Mm-hmm. Good battle between all these guys.
Yeah. Somebody just changed the place there.
It's got, like I say, you got a feeling these guys are just going to try to take it easy, be careful up there. You know, you're going to have to. You don't want to jump out too far right now.
Calvin Allison ain't taking it easy.
No, he's trying to get up there and get up front, ain't he?
Yeah. If he can get up there, he can hold them off that long. And he knows it.
Maybe. He didn't last time.
He's done got how many out on there now? About 20, about 10?
They're right at 9, yep.
He's in that high group.
Yeah, he's trying to hang on. I mean, he understands. He knows what needs to be done here. So you got Chris Berg sitting in 4th. Chris Meppard right there in 5th place. Corey Blevins right behind him. Chris Garrett, Steve Page. So that's some good cars up front here in the top 10.
John Wimlish is kind of looking in there.
Yep.
He's saving his tires now, Joe.
Yeah, good. He's sitting right there in 3rd place. I was going back here because I think we've got a battle going on. Bruce Potter and them, they're battling it out.
Bruce and Troy Ralford and Stephen Page.
Yep, they're all battling back there. The 3 machine, he's in the mix.
Old Freak, Keith Dunn.
Mm-hmm. He's lapped down. That's Dustin Peen.
Yeah. Charlie
Look at that
Weiser's
Bruce Potter,
right.
though, man. He's all over the back end of Stephen Page.
Oh, he is, ain't he?
Mm-hmm. Old Troy Rappert dives to the inside. Takes that spot, don't he?
Yes, he does.
Ow, good run. Boy, he's looking for more, too. He's going to take over Chris Garrett. Or, excuse me, Stephen Page. Nice run. Nice.
I believe Stephen Page is just mobiling along.
Did you get your rest in today, Tim?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, that's good. I know you were streaming earlier.
I done 5 hours.
I saw that. I was watching.
Why didn't you come in there and say hi?
And sometimes I just sneak in like the ghost at night.
Yeah, I
Come in.
noticed that.
You know, come in there and watch what you're doing, make sure you're all right, you know, not off track or anything. You know, I'm like, out.
I got that great fields figured out, Joe.
So you the man.
Yeah, I got it figured out.
You the man.
I put 7 combines on there and 5 trucks and let them go.
Okay.
Put
I
them,
don't
put
think
all,
we're racing combines, but all right.
Yeah, yeah. But I got it figured out.
There you go.
All right, we
That's
back
what
up
matters.
front. This Thump's still out there in the front.
He is. I mean, he's leading this one. I'm still watching this battle back here. Bruce Potter and Jamie Christensen. They're having a good battle back here, about 10th and 11th place spot.
Stephen Page is right there in front of Bruce Potter, too.
They are. I mean, they're all 3 right there in the mix, just battling it out pretty good.
The Silver done got by him, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. He did. Now, the reason I asked if you got your sleep in, I gotta stay up. I'm gonna take my wife something to eat afterwards later.
Well, how nice of you. How sweet.
Ah, sure.
That's stay on the good side of mama.
Yeah. I already did the dishes today, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, Troy Rappert, man, sitting in 8th place. Old Stephen Page sitting in 9th. Jamie Christensen sitting in 10th. I think some good battling going on back here, though.
Yep, Tommy Haynes is gone. I hate that.
Yeah, like I say, you got a connection issue earlier on. Hey, you know, and that's the thing. We talk about it, Tim, week in and week out. I mean, obviously, it's iRacing.com. It's a virtual world. Anything can happen. I mean, we can't control. There's some things we can't control. Internet, computer problems, you know, Mother Nature, et cetera, you know, and it just happens.
Yes, it does. Mostly Mother Nature.
Never heard of that one, but okay. That's a new one there. Mother Net.
Mother Net messes it up.
Yeah. I don't think nobody wants to see that one, but okay.
Well, Calvin's dropped way back, didn't he?
He's about 9/10 off right now. Like I say, I'm still focusing on this battle back here because these guys, men, are definitely mixing it up back here.
Jamie Christensen and Troy Rutherford and Stephen Page.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. They're having a good battle going on back here in the back.
Troy Rutherford is right there in front of him.
Oh, 7 up in the wall. AJ Rogers. He just got up there and kissed it a little bit.
Yeah, 88 of Jamie Christensen. Look at him.
Doing good. Outstanding tonight. Having a good run.
Yeah. 30 of 03 or 30.
30. That's
Todd Sargent.
Todd Sargent. He's in 14th.
Yeah.
He's one of the cars lap down right now, but he's actually could. A few things fall his way, he could actually get on the lead lap.
Jamie Christensen is at 9th, and he's going down below him.
Yes, he is. He's trying to run down Troy Radford.
Yes,
John
he is.
T. Wimbish made it around Calvin Allison, battle for second.
Holy
I told you, tire wear starting to play a factor.
Yeah, Calvin, he wore them tires out real quick.
Yeah, and I knew it. I mean, he did it earlier in the race, trying to go for it there. You just got to do it. But John Wimbish he's one of the masters out here at saving tires. Chris Stump's doing an outstanding job. You're just going to start seeing guys who save tires. Chris Berg right there behind him, Chris Medford. Now's the time you're going to see these guys start coming to the front that actually saving tires. A battle right here, though. Well, the 46 of Chris Medford and old Chris Garrett, well, they're swapping position.
Yeah. We got what, about 30-something laps?
Actually, we got almost 25 to go. Right at it.
23 at it.
We're at 123. A couple more laps. We got about 26 to go in this one.
I tell you what, Chris Stump, he done got it out there now, but he got John Wimbish right there behind him.
Yeah, we'll look at the lap times here. The last time, Chris Stump a little bit faster with a 23.717. John Wimbish had a 23.814. So he's still a little bit faster out there. If he can maintain that, even with the 10 to go, if he can hold a good lead out there, it'll just be hard for John to pretty much just run out of time trying to run him down.
John just went another 10th behind him.
Yeah, right now Chris Stump is setting the pace out front.
He got all that clean air and he can go wherever he wants to.
Pretty much, yeah. The only thing I really is going to make a hiccup there is if he gets in lap traffic, throws him off his game plan a little bit. But the closing laps here, I mean, the further away he gets, because he's got 1.9 second lead over John Wimbish right now. Actually, that just grew to 2 seconds. So the more the laps wind down here, the harder it's going to be. Obviously, a caution would definitely throw a wrench in that.
Oh, it'd change everything, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Everybody would come down on pit road then.
Yeah, that ain't what Chris Stump wants to see.
No. I don't know if any of these guys really want to see a caution, but if John Wimbish, if anybody, John Wimbish would probably want to see one.
Yeah, he's falling behind more and more.
Yeah, he's about dead even with him right now, but he needs to really start picking up the pace or doing something if he wants to get it, because the more Chris Stump gets out front, the harder it's going to be for him to run him down. Chris Garrett's on the move. Look at that.
Yeah, he is. John Wimbish is falling back into Calvin Allison's clutches. Getting close to it. Chris Garrett just took over 4th place.
Yeah, Chris is actually coming up through the field pretty good. Like I say, he's saving those tires.
That's what it takes right here in Iowa.
Yeah, later on, I mean, they've been out there for about 34 laps. Those things are screaming right now.
Yeah, let them tires cool down, get up high.
Got 20, and they still got 20 laps to go. So they're going to have to go 55 laps at least on these tires.
Look at Chris Stump there. He's coming into the lap traffic now, but look at Chris Stump where he's running.
Yeah,
He's running high
normal.
in the middle.
Yep, that's a save tire groove here. That's pretty much that's pretty about textbook line you want to run.
Exactly. It keeps them tires cool down too.
Let it rotate through the turns and easy on the throttle coming off. Well, that's been a good one here under the lights here at Iowa. I mean, you know, what a very good race. Only 2 cautions here tonight.
That ain't bad for Iowa.
No doubt. Good field here too. We still got 22 machines of the 24 running.
22 out of 24 ain't bad.
That's right. Only 2 cars out. Obviously, Tommy Haynes and Dustin Phillips out. Kyle Gilbert's the man there in 22nd. So, yeah, been a very, very competitive style race here tonight.
Wonder what happened to Dustin.
I don't know.
He stopped early.
Yeah, had a good car earlier on. Don't know what happened. Oh.
See, Chris got around that lap down car.
Corey Blevins got his hands full with Jamie Christensen.
I was just looking at that.
Yeah, they're going to battle. Ooh, they close.
If they bring out a caution, that's going to hurt Chris Stump.
Won't help him.
No, it won't.
But he's got a handle on this thing.
Jamie's giving Corey all he wants, ain't he?
Yeah, he is. Good battle right there, ain't it?
Sure is. Stephen Page is looking at him. He's like a bird. He's like a bird on a limb, you know.
Yeah, Steve's like, man, hit him. Knock him out of the way. I can go by both of them.
He's going down under him, so he's going to take that spot away from him.
He is. Well, JCR looking good tonight. JCR Racing. And Jamie Christensen, he's the main man at JCR there, but he's got one of his drivers out front there, Chris Stump, leading this one. Along with John Wimmis there in second. Calvin sitting in third. And old Chris Garrett up in the 4th place spot, but well, he is on the back end of Calvin. He's looking to take that spot away.
I can't believe Corey Blevins is going that low.
Yeah, some guys take different lines. Look who just jumped into 3rd.
Yeah.
Right now, not too bad of this one though.
Chris
out front.
Over, yeah.
Yeah, Chris Garrett went to 3rd. That's just tire wear right there, tire management.
Yep, them tires will tell off on you when you get in them later stages.
Oh yeah, Corey Blevins right there. He's still battling it out. He's got Stephen Page battling with him.
John Wimlis is 2.2 seconds behind Chris Stump.
With a good one right now.
He finishes it right there, he'll be in second.
That's a good battle here, Corey Blevins and Stephen Page. They're side by side right now. Oh, he slid up the track on him.
Oh.
Tommy said his CPU froze up. Man, put a fan on that thing. How does your CPU freeze up? How in the world? I don't think I've ever had my CPU freeze up. Which yeah, I guess you could have that. But see me, I'm a cool freak. Well, I'm all about fans.
You got a bunch of them, I know.
Man, look, hey, some people, man, don't like the sound of fans. Well, there's a reason. So I don't have no CPU freezing up or blowing up.
I got about 4 fans in mine.
There you go.
Got 2 of them on my graphics card.
Nice. Well, I got a good battle between Corey Blevins and Stephen Page for that 8th and 9th. Well, they're swapping that position back and forth.
I believe Corey he done wore his tires out too.
No doubt. I also got this big cooler on my CPU that's got like 240 millimeter fans on it, so huge.
Cooler?
Yeah, that thing cost me like $90.
I heard that.
It wasn't cheap, but it keeps it cool. So there you go.
Well, I got a small one on mine, but
Now, mine's a monster cooler. It's big. It's called a Noctura, what they call it.
yeah.
That's a good battle right here, though. But I'm telling you, Steve Page, Corey Blevins, they are mixing it up. Still, with 5 to go. They want that position.
Oh, Corey's up there on him, ain't
Yeah, they've been swapping that thing for the last couple laps back and forth.
he? Got Dale Albright right there too. I don't know why, because he's a lap down.
I don't know.
Oh, Albright is.
Yep. Well, that's a good battle they had right there.
Ooh,
Chris
F55 almost come into play.
Well, we got 2 to go in this one, and Chris Stump is still out front. He's over John T. Wimbish right there. Chris Garrett hanging on the 3rd. Calvin Allison up the 4th. Final lap one more time here tonight at Iowa, Tim.
Yeah, we're going to have Chris, John, and Garrett, looks like. Calvin Allison and Chris Medford.
Yep, Chris Stump comes out of turn 4 for the final time, and he is going to win it here tonight at Iowa under the lights for the USRL VoiceAttack Grand National Series. That man right there, good run for him tonight. Well, I tell you, pulled it off.
He's led most of the laps there, Joe.
Yep, held it on right there at the end, didn't he?
He did. John Wimbish done good, though.
Yes, he did. Outstanding job.
Chris Garrett. That's our 3 to interview.
That is our 3. You're right.
He's going to do a burnout. He's running out of fuel 1. No, he's going to do a burnout. He don't want to mess with the flag stand, does he?
What are you talking about?
Boy, baby. I mean, Chris Stump. There he is. He'll get
Bring on
back up
Chris
there to it.
Chris Garrett up here. What are we looking for? Chris Stump?
I was looking for Chris. I was looking at Chris. He's doing a pull-out lap.
Oh, we're doing a Polish lap.
Yeah, Polish lap.
Pollock lap. I've never heard of that one, but that was a new one. Pollock lap. There we
Yeah.
go.
What
We
is
got a new
Polish?
name for it.
It'd be Polish.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. That man done pulled out the Pollock lab. All right. That's a good one, Tim. Tim, where do you come up with this stuff at,
I
man?
didn't mean that. I was just.
Oh.
Hey, give me a chance.
Pollock lap. All right. Well, let's bring up the 3rd place man here. Let's get a talk in with him, Chris Garrett.
Chris Garrett, just tell Mac Brewer in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Buddy, how did that car feel there today?
Well, that car was awfully tight. It started coming to me about 20 laps into a run.
I heard that. Y'all was paced out about 2 or 3 seconds apart there. I didn't see nobody catching nobody.
Well, honestly, I was catching the leader until I got into it with Mefford and Berg, trying to pass them, and I'm sorry I got into them guys, but, you know, I'm just racing to get up there to the front, but I was catching them until that point, and then my car just kind of fell on its face a little bit and got around Calvin, and he was keeping up with me, and sure he was trying to get close to me and dive bomb me into 3, but he didn't do it, so.
That tire wire is what got you, Chris.
Yeah, I feel that's what it was. I mean, I was trying my best to save my tires a little bit, and I did there at the front, at the first part of the run, and you know, after it started coming alive, I started getting around some of these guys and got up to 3rd, and I thought, you know, I could probably get to the leader, but it's going to be at least 20 laps, so I just kind of rode around there for the last 20.
Well, yeah, look where you at, man. 3rd place. I mean, you got to start and finish somewhere, hadn't you?
Oh yeah, I told the guys before the race started, I said I'm going worst to first, and I tried.
Yeah, you started 24th and you ended up 3rd. That ain't bad, Chris.
No, 2 podiums in a row. I'm pretty happy with it.
Oh yeah, I heard that. You got anybody on thank, Bubba?
Heinlein Racing, all the guys with them, and then Dustin for putting on the league, and you know, just everybody else in the league being nice and clean and everything else. You know, just keep on chugging, guys.
That's the way to do it, buddy. Maybe we'll see you next week there, Chris. You have a good one, buddy.
All right, appreciate it.
Good 10-4.
All right, 3rd place man there, Chris Garrett, did an outstanding job of holding on to this one tonight. And I give my hats off to him right there, coming up in 3rd. Well, let's bring up this man. He pulled it off in 2nd place, John T. Wimmis. Let's get a talk in with him.
John Wimmis, you got a copy of Tim Mack Bear in the booth.
Yeah, Tim, I got you, bud.
Oh, buddy, you just run out of time, didn't you?
I did, but I'll tell you what, I'm really happy with how I finished here. I never qualify well at this track, but I do pretty good on long runs and enjoy it a lot. So just a good run for me tonight. I'm super excited about it, and really not upset at all, man. Teammate there, Chris Stump, gets a win. We get 2nd. We got Jamie Christian finishing 6th. So good night for JCR.
Yeah, y'all had a good night tonight, John. I seen you when you started coming up from about 5th and you started passing them. I said, oh, John's on the move.
Yeah, I seen there, you know, Calvin backing off of Chris. I didn't know if it was by design or if his tires were giving out or what, and I figured he might be trying to save some, and so I kind of followed suit and just did that because I know Chris is super fast, and you know, whatever Calvin does, you know, you're pretty much going to follow, or you know, something like it. You know, like somebody like Chris might try something else, but I was going to follow whatever Calvin did for a little bit and see what happened. But I believe his tires just may give up on him or something. But a good run right there. I mean, I was real good on the long runs. That's really what I was focused on. And then there for a while, I was like, all right, I need to take it easy and take care of my stuff.
Yeah, Calvin Allison wore his tires out trying to catch Chris Stump there. He stayed with him there a good while there, John, but he stayed on the inside of him. That's what wore his tires out.
Yeah, and you know, I don't think anybody, hell, I didn't expect to run up on Calvin like that, so he probably wasn't expecting it either. He just figured they could battle it out, but I'm super excited about it. You know, use some of the things that Calvin and I talked on the phone one day for about an hour and a half, and he was cool enough to kind of let me in on some things and some little tricks here and there, and I've been putting them to use, and it's paying off. So I got to thank him for that conversation and sharing a little bit of wisdom with me there. So it's worked.
That's a good thing, there, buddy. You got anybody you want to thank there, John?
Yeah, man. I want to thank VoiceAttack for coming on board and sponsoring the league here. We got a great thing going with these drivers here, and Dustin Phillips does a tremendous job putting these things on for us, making sure we got, you know, good competition and setting the rules, you know, right to make guys drive clean and be safe and just good hard racing. I think, you know, you saw that again here tonight. You know, cautions weren't terrible at all, and guys are, you know, racing hard but giving each other room. And thank all my teammates, JCR, Jamie Christian for what he does, and Tommy, Chris, Trey. It's a whole lot of guys. We got a big team. But anyway, everybody there, and Rocky Boots, Ventnor Camo on board here. So I appreciate that. Appreciate what you guys do in the booth for us as well, getting the league and VoiceAttack out there, and all our sponsors.
Well, I appreciate you too, John. I enjoy watching y'all out there, man. Y'all had a good race tonight, and buddy, enjoy that second place, and maybe I get to talk to you next week.
Yeah, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
All right, good night, John.
Yeah, tip boy.
All right, there you go. Second place man, John T. Wimbish right there, did an outstanding job. But this guy right here, well, he got out front and held out front there. Chris Stump. Chris Stump, Joe in the booth, got a copy?
Got a copy.
Well, Chris, once you got out front, you was able to hold out there. What'd you learn on this track? Like tire wear was the king here.
Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't very good right off the chute. New tires. Really concentrated on not hurting them early on because that seemed to make a big difference later on the run, and just took care of the right front all night, and luckily got some breaks. Lap traffic was cordial, and helps a lot here.
Looks like you were good on the long run. I mean, just to take us through that. I mean, how was that what you planned? Basically do a long run style, because it kind of seemed like the race was going to be more of like a, not many cautions and a lot of green flag running.
Yeah, when we were doing our practicing throughout the week, I did quite a few long runs, and I knew I was pretty good qualifying. I could fire off for one lap, but my 5 to 10 lap times weren't that competitive. So really just concentrating on making a good entry into the corner and not beating it up, because it's really easy to overdrive corner here. Just with the bumps and stuff, you can't really tell if you're overdriving it or you just hit a bump. So just really concentrating on wheel input and getting the wheel straight as I could, as soon as I could.
Absolutely. Well, you did a fine job out there holding them off and leading the last several laps in this one to pull it off here tonight under the lights at Iowa for the USRL VoiceAttack Grand National Series. And the winner tonight here, you got anybody you want to thank, Chris?
Yeah, I want to thank VoiceAttack for everything they're doing for the series. Dustin Phillips, as always, for putting this on and all the hours that he puts into it. And you guys in the booth, you guys in the booth really enjoy watching the broadcast after the fact, and the whole JCR team.
No doubt about it. Well, again, congratulations on putting it in victory lane here tonight, Chris Stump.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, Tim, I'll tell you what, there's a man right there putting it in victory lane. Let's get the unofficial results order as Chris Stump puts it in victory here tonight. John T. Wimison second, Chris Garrett third, Calvin Allison up in the fourth, Chris Mefford in the fifth, Jamie Christensen, a good run for him up in the sixth, Chris Berg there seventh, Stephen Page eighth, Corey Bleffins ninth, and Bruce Potter rounds the top 10s. We look to the rest of the field. Well, some guys, man, as I always say, had good nights, some not so much.
Yeah, they out there playing all out right now.
No doubt. Well, got any final words on this one tonight here, Tim?
Well, it kind of surprised me, them staying out that many laps, Joe, to start with. But all in all, Iowa's a good track, but it does have an attitude.
Got a lot of tire wear issues there. Definitely can jump out and bite you. A lot of guys out here, they knew how to manage it. And that man right there, Chris Stump, he definitely did. Put it in victory lane. Well, for myself and Tim up here, definitely it was a good race from Iowa for the USRL VoiceAttack Grand National Series. Until next time, everyone, we're going to leave here. Have a good night.
Good night from Iowa, everybody.